This is the story of Honor Thy Mother, a dark tale of revenge as we confront the Dark Brotherhood traitor, returning to Applewatch to meet Lucian as he's hunted by the Black Hand. We stumble into a macabre scene as the Black Hand had indeed intercepted LeChance and tortured him to death, believing he was the traitor they sought. Instead, we have learned Matthew Bellamont is the traitor. However, we will wait to expose him in front of the Night Mother, who he is seeking to destroy. And so we turn to the Ultima Arquin, who instructs we must wait until after midnight to summon the Night Mother, and she informs.
Dear Speaker, when darkness shrouds the Empire, we can travel to the resting place of the Night Mother and begin the ritual of awakening. The Night Mother must be awakened so that we may seek her guidance. Are you ready to travel now to her resting place?
Yes, let's go.
Very good, and so it begins, the Black Hand's journey into a darkness few can imagine. Let us be off. The Night Mother awaits. Behold the Night Mother. The locals call this statue the Lucky Old Lady. They have no idea how lucky they really are. For this stone effigy masks the entrance into the Dark Brotherhood's most revered unholy site, the crypt of the Night Mother herself. In a moment we will begin. I will recite an incantation, and we can proceed down into the crypt and seek an audience with the Night Mother. I know this is all very overwhelming, dear child. Just follow along and you'll be fine. Now, let's go see what the future holds, shall we? Unholy matron, we of the Black Hand beseech you. Reveal yourself now, most magnificent Night Mother, so that we may seek your guidance.
Our quest then updates reading. The incantation has revealed the hidden door to the Night Mother's crypt. I must follow the other members of the Black Hand down into the crypt. Once we're down there, the traitor will surely try to destroy the Night Mother. I must stop the traitor at all costs. As the Black Hand members file into the cave, we cautiously approach the decrepit visage of the Night Mother herself, oddly comforted by her, even with her dead children by her feet, and reach up, kissing her cheek as she imparts her blessing for us, bolstering our will for what's to come. Climbing down the rickety ladder into her tomb, we see the incensed spirit of the Night Mother who demands,
"What is the meaning of this desecration? Who has disturbed my ancient slumber?"
Dearest Night Mother, most unholy maiden, please, we beg your mercy in this our time of need. The Black Hand seeks your guidance.
Ah, yes, I have been expecting you. The listener now kneels by Sithis, as does his successor. There is a traitor amongst you.
The traitor is dead, dear Mother. We have come now to ask your blessing. Anoint one of us your listener so we can restore the Black Hand.
Foolish little girl. Lucian LeChance served Sithis till his dying breath. The Black Hand remains tainted by betrayal.
Enough.
Restoration is impossible.
Enough of this. You will all suffer for the pain you have caused me. I will destroy your Night Mother, and the Dark Brotherhood will fall.
What treachery! The traitor still lives. It is Matthew Bellamont. Do not let him harm the Night Mother. Kill him!
Bellamont then impotently swings at the spectral mother, much to her amusement, as his dagger passes harmlessly through her. He then turns enraged to attack Arquin. We then cast paralysis on the fiend, so he may feel what LeChance did, silent horror, as his brethren tear the flesh from his exposed body until he succumbs to the puncture of our Blade of Woe. When the dark deed is done, our journal updates. The traitor, Matthew Bellamont, is dead, and the crisis that has plagued the Dark Brotherhood is now over. The Night Mother still needs to name a new listener. I should wait and hear what she has to say. The Night Mother then approaches us, saying,
"So, at last we meet. I have been following your strange journey through the Dark Brotherhood, young one. Your killing of the old man Bainland, the execution of Adamus Villager, the way you stalked and murdered each member of the Draconis family, your purification of the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. You, a mere underling, even managed to single-handedly eliminate half of my Black Hand.
We can then choose from several options here, each leading to the same path. The first, as ever, we can choose to say nothing.
Ah, so you choose to play the stoic, hmm? You remain silent even when faced with my terrible countenance. Your silent obedience is to be commended.
I live only to serve the Black Hand.
I know, dear child, I know. You carried out your orders to the letter in the name of the Black Hand. How could I be anything but happy with you? No, my anger lies with the rest of my children.
Ha! I reveled in their slaughter.
So you did, my child. So you did. You obeyed your orders and showed no mercy or remorse. How could I ask for a better servant? If only my other children had served me so well. You see, I have known of Matthew Bellamont's intentions since he was just a boy. I knew of his thirst for vengeance. I could have informed my listener, but I refused. Refused to reward such incompetence. Ungol was weak. Indeed, I allowed Matthew Bellamont to proceed on his destructive course, just as I allowed you to intercept him.
Another 3 choices will be revealed. We can then opt again to say nothing.
Our dread father foresaw your defeat of the traitor here in this very crypt.
But why, Honored Night Mother?
You have been chosen. You are to be my new listener.
Then our destinies were interwoven?
Yes, dear child, yes. The dread father foresaw it all. You were meant to kill the traitor. You were meant to be named listener of the Black Hand. You possess strength and cunning and a heart as black as midnight. You were marked by Sithis the moment you emerged from your mother's womb.
And if we finally remain silent?
Silent even as listener? Good.
So, what happens now, unholy matron?
Go, take a few moments to collect yourself.
Finally, the authority I deserve.
You will get what you desire. But first, meditate upon all that has transpired. Perhaps you covet treasure. Take all my crypt has to offer. When you are ready, speak with me again, and I will deliver you safely to the only place you can truly call home, the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. There is much work to be done. When you return to the sanctuary, speak with Arquin. She will serve as your humble servant and guide.
We then pause to digest the news, and Arquin comments.
The Night Mother wishes for you to take some time to consider your new position. We will speak when we are back in the sanctuary.
As we plunder the randomized loot from the stone chests, our journal then updates. The Night Mother has named me Listener of the Black Hand. It would appear my days of killing for the Dark Brotherhood have come to an end. When I'm ready, I should speak to the Night Mother again, and she will use her power to teleport me to Cheydinhal Sanctuary. We then pause to see indeed the Night Mother sacrificed her 5 children to appease Sithis, and admire her sheer tenacity and dedication to the Dreadfather, who has rewarded her for time immemorial. We then make sure to lift the robes and trinkets of her fallen former brethren as a tax for their oversight, and pause as we strip down the wretched Matthew Bellamont, chuckling at the fool's attempt to use steel against the spirit and the surprise etched on his countenance as he realized it was he who fell into the Night Mother's trap. All too late. Speaking to the Night Mother again, she says,
You've returned. I trust you've weighed the importance of your new position. For you will soon hear words that will change lives, alter destinies. And I hope you've taken everything you desire from my crypt. Once you leave, you will be unable to return. Now, are you ready to begin your new life?
No, I'll return when I'm ready.
Very well. Take your time. Enjoy the hospitalities of my home.
Or instead, I'm ready. Send me to the sanctuary.
Very good. Now begins your true journey. We will soon become very intimate, you and I. Before I send you away, however, I would like to present you with a rather special reward. I see you still possess the Blade of Woe, the weapon given you by Lucien LeChance when you first met. Allow me now to unlock its true power. Yes, you will now find the Blade of Woe a bit more potent than it was. Now go. Leave this crypt and serve our dread father till your dying breath.
A journal updates a final time reading. Arquin and I have been teleported to the Cheydinhal Sanctuary. I should speak now with Arquin, who will serve as my servant and guide in the days to come. We check the Blade of Woe that Lucien gifted us, and that we pierced Bellamont's flesh with, and see the Night Mother, true to her word, has made the blade formidable indeed, boasting damage to willpower, health, magicka, and it demoralizes our enemies to boot. We then speak once more with Arquin in the familiar sanctuary, and she greets.
Honored listener, I offer myself as your humble servant and guide. Please allow me to mentor you in your new role. Here's what I believe we should do next. I will stay here and attempt to re-establish this sanctuary. I will begin recruiting new members. You must fulfill your new duties. The statue in Breville serves as a conduit between the Night Mother and the listener. Once a week, you must visit the statue. Talk to it. You will be presented with a list of names and locations. These are people who have prayed to the Night Mother. They request a visit from a speaker to arrange someone's assassination. All you need to do is visit the statue once a week, get the list of names and locations, and pass it on to me here in the sanctuary. Do this, and I will give you your share of the sanctuary's weekly earnings. There's so much work to be done. So much work.
Before we begin our business, we pause to think of our blade and ask,
Greetings, most honorable listener. The time has come for you to hear the whispers of death. Go to Breville and listen to the Night Mother.
Arquin, although we do not dare question the will of Sithis, do you feel for Lucien at all?
I don't even know what to say. How could we have been so wrong? Lucien tried to explain, but we wouldn't listen. But he's certainly in a better place now. Lucien LeChance's soul now serves Sithis in the Void. It is an honor he earned and deserves.
You're right. A rare honor to serve by Sithis' side.
Sithis has blessed us with you, dear listener. He is our dread father, and his wisdom and terrible fury know no bounds.
How will I hear the Night Mother's words, though?
As the new listener of the Black Hand, it is your task to speak with the statue of the Night Mother and hear the words of our unholy matron. The statue, as you know, is located in the city of Breville. You may speak with the Night Mother once a week, and then pass that information on to me. Do that, and you will receive your share of this sanctuary's weekly earnings. Under your leadership, the Black Hand will reign eternal.
Trusting in Arquin's wisdom, we travel back to Breville under the guise of night and see the Night Mother in her more pleasing guise as the lucky old lady, her children's arms once again outstretched. And as we approach her, she greets.
Greetings, listener. Come close and I will share with you the information I have garnered. For someone has prayed to the Night Mother yet again. The Dark Brotherhood must seek out a Nord named Sonia. She has need of our services, and we are only too happy to oblige. Your speaker should look for this person in the Ogre's Tooth Mountains, on the Red Guard Isle of Stros Mackay. Leave me now, dear listener. Deliver this information to your speaker, so that the will of Sithis may be fulfilled. All hail our dread father.
With our next target to be relayed to Arquin, we return to the sanctuary for our weekly rendezvous, and see the High Elf has been busy recruiting with new inhabitants milling about.
I can hardly believe you're standing here in front of me, the listener himself. This is such an honor. Listener, I am a new initiate to the Dark Brotherhood, just a lowly murderer. But if there's any way I can serve you, any way at all, I'm yours.
We can then either have the murderer follow us as a companion, or say, as you were, murderer.
May Sithis keep you safe, most revered listener. If you ever need my help, you need only ask.
Wondering about this latest batch's knowledge of the Brotherhood, we inquire. What do you know of the Night Mother?
You're asking me about the Night Mother? Well, I mean, she is our unholy matron. She speaks to you.
And what about our dread father?
Sithis? Well, I am just a lowly murderer, but I know Sithis is our dread father. When we kill, we send him souls. Is that right?
Anything else?
Rumors? Oh, well, I heard you're the one who killed Adamas Philida. The skill you must possess. May the Night Mother always watch over you, great listener.
We then entered the training hall to see a Khajiit working on his blade tactics, who is more than a little surprised to see us.
Listener, how may I serve you? Oh, most honorable listener, I am so pleased to see you. Sorry, I don't mean to be nervous. It's just that, well, I am awed by your presence.
Forgoing the preliminary grilling about the tenants, we sense the murderer's unease and ask, "What is troubling you, my child?"
Well, the others and I have been talking. Is it true about the traitor? It's frightening to think he infiltrated the Brotherhood so easily.
It appears not all are ignorant of the distasteful cleansing.
I shall never forget the talk we had. Your very presence in the sanctuary is a blessing from the dread father himself.
Well, they probably aren't aware they're sleeping in previously owned beds. Or maybe they are. In the barracks, we finally find a young Imperial who welcomes.
I'm yours to command, O great listener. It is an honor to speak with the living legend of the Dark Brotherhood. Your deeds are an inspiration to us all.
Before we leave, the murderer then admits.
I heard what they did to Lucien LeChance. Is it true that Arquin feasted on his entrails?
LeChance. We then have a change of heart and opt to take the girl under our wing to show her the ropes.
Yes, most revered listener. My spells will serve Sithis until I lie cold and dead. If you ever have need of my abilities, dear listener, just say the word.
Just as LeChance did for us in what seems a lifetime ago. And we seek out Arquin to relay the Night Mother's latest contract.
You honor us with your presence. So, the Night Mother has spoken. I will make sure this information reaches the appropriate family members. Ah, yes. Here are your weekly earnings. I will see you next week, most honorable listener. Under your leadership, the Black Hand will reign eternal.
With 200 septums in our pocket and our next generation of assassins in tow, our worries of traitors and betrayal being the primary events of the past few weeks wash away as we're enveloped in the Night Mother's cold, loving embrace. And we realize we were born to do the Dreadfather's bidding, from now until Sithis claims our soul.